NBA today. Anthony Davis back in action for the Lakers last night. We're picking this one up in the second quarter. AD for three. Gets it to go.
Got some.
Well, look, Anthony Davis being back on the floor, we understand the importance. It's been tough watching him have to go through these injuries and getting banged up. And even here, right here, this is not his fault. People want to say, look, he has been injury prone, but look, he lands on someone's foot.
Right.
Right? Like, that's something that it's like, dude, that could have been 6 to 8 more weeks. Everyone has been here.
A little bit of a scary moment in crypto.com, Chine, but he would get up. He was okay. Let's pick this one up in the fourth quarter. The Lakers, again, trying to take the lead. Also, this was Rui Hachimura's first game.
It was, and you got good numbers from everyone, but I love how LeBron James, as of late, has been using his energy behind the arc. And look at that block.
He's saving energy shooting behind
the arc. That's smart.
Yeah.
That's the AD we know right there.
Yeah.
Let's take one more look at that.
Extension.
I mean, this is what the Lakers were missing. Anthony Davis on the defensive end. The Lakers get the win, 113-104. You can see both LeBron and Anthony Davis sharing a moment with Greg Popovich. So here's the updated LeBron tracker, now just 158 points away from breaking Kareem's all-time scoring record. It's likely to happen in the next 5 or 6 games. That's based on LeBron's recent scoring surge.
Look at
So today we're lucky.
By the way, I put my PTO in because I really want to go to that game. So I just,
There you go.
Found out what PTO
Well,
is.
we're lucky because we're joined by 3 of LeBron's former teammates. LeBron is inching closer and closer to Kareem here. But since the 3 of you are here, I have a little stat that's wild. Take a look at this. Out of LeBron's now more than 38,000 points, 9,866, they came while playing either with you 3, Tristan, Perk, and Richard. That's over a fourth of his total points that's sharing the court with you guys, either against you guys or playing with you guys.
I for sure caught 7,000.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. We're going to show this pick and roll. Should we show this pick and roll about how you caught a lot of those bad boys?
I mean, since you guys know LeBron's games better than anyone, I feel like you guys got to break a couple things down for us. Richard.
Oh, Tristan, get up in that top of the screen. We're going to, what?
Do you need me to help?
Yeah, we're going to have you get up there, but we're going to show you the play first, and then we're going to break it down for you. Because one thing that Tristan knows in this pick and roll, we see the big fella.
Early drag action. Got to hold the screen. Got the 2-on-1 against Miles Turner.
That's exactly what got you 80 billion. Holding the screen.
Hold
Hold the screen.
Hold the screen. Watch. Set the screen. Hold it. Look, get that wagon out there, stick it out a little bit, make him have to navigate. That's what it is.
Get him in foul trouble.
Got to get him in foul trouble because we saw that with Anthony Edwards and those dunks. When a big is retreating and someone's going there, it's just not a pretty picture. That's why we've seen Perk on so many highlights. So we're going to break this down.
You name me?
We're going to be the shooters.
Okay.
We're going to be the shooters. So we're going to go
Perk, you're Miles Turner.
You're Miles Turner.
Yep. Deep drop.
Yes. So now.
Am I handling?
Yeah.
You're handling. So what your goal is, go ahead, T-Top.
Okay, so first thing, he's got to set a good screen. Set the screen, you got to hold it. You come downhill. What we want is you to come down the hill to force a 2-on-1. Attack Perk. He's Miles Turner. We want to draw him to foul trouble. So if you get in foul trouble, go to Thaddeus Young. Small ball, we live on the rim.
Yep.
If they pull in with the shooters, you got RJ. Hopefully you can make a 3.
Yeah, you know, look, I've made a couple in my day. I'm not shooting right now.
The Gucci loafers aren't shooting.
But one of the things that's key, Tristan, and you did such an outstanding job of, is that there's some bigs that want to hit and roll and go lob threat.
Yeah.
There's some bigs that need to set the screen and hold. There's some bigs that will set a good screen and pop and force that. Tristan was a master at setting the screen, holding, letting Bron get downhill or Deli or Kyrie, and then if the big went up for an attempt, you would get offensive rebounds. You were there for a late dip-off.
And then also, drag action is really transition action, right? It's very easy. You don't have to call a play. If you're in a flow, this just happens authentically and naturally. So it's quick and easy offense without calling plays.
Well, and one of those things where it's an advantage. Like, if my guy does help, yes, you do have 3. But at this point in time, if you're a 3-point shooter, they're closing off to you. So now you either have rip, drive, and now they're dead. Because then you just have to count on your decision making. Is the big going to come and I have the drop off? Is the guard going to crack back on the big, then I kick it there and rotate?
I have a question for you, because I'm in this position a lot as a post. How do you know how long to stay? Because a lot of times you want to hold it and go quick, but when you're playing with someone like Bron, how do you read off of him?
The way I read, especially with Bron, because sometimes he likes to snake. So when I hold it.
Snake like this.
Yes, bring it back, and then go downhill. So what I like to do is, first of all, I like to set a good screen and hold it because I know, especially with LeBron or Kyrie or Deli, if I hold that screen, I'm really setting a good screen because I want the lob, because I want the point. I'm
Smart player.
I want to score. So if I hold that screen and once the defender clears me and I got him tied up, I'm rim running, and it's me and you down on the rim, and Perk's got to make a decision.
Right.
And hopefully he steps up, catch a body.
So that's a play that we've seen, kind of regardless of the personnel around LeBron, run over and over again. Is there another one, Perk, that you had in mind?
Absolutely, it is, and it's simple, right? We're not going to talk about snaking the screens and shooters in the corners. It's spacing, and it's called get the hell out the way. Put the ball in Braun's hands at the top of the key. Freeze it.
No, I'm not sure it works like that.
I'm not sure it works like that.
So here we go, right? This is what
that.
it is. End of the half, you know what I'm saying? Get the isolation, get the court spread. You got K-Love in the corner.
You got you in a suit.
Hold on, Malika. You got K-Love in the corner. It's easy work. He downhill pulling up for the mid-range shot. We don't even have to space out. You know what was the great thing about that?
What?
It was me. It was me
you.
in there, yeah. Me in that suit. We got the clip. Me in the suit on the sideline, just.
Honestly, that was probably the best
Just
spot
look
for you.
good. Here you
That
go
was the
right
be-
here.
That was the best spot for you.
Here you go.
But for everybody
no,
that's
Relax. This is not your segment. Here it is.
Okay.
So here it is. There you go, right there. Being a great teammate, knowing that I was at the tail end of my career, just had
Right
beef
there,
with
left
great-
side of the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah. See, look, I'm up off the
Slip it,
bench. I'm up off the bench, engaged. This is
Okay,
a
no,
teacher.
that's great.
Relax,
No,
man.
that's great.
Relax.
That's great.
It's
No, we're not gonna
it's
sit here and break down you in a
It's
suit,
a teaching
bro.
moment for all the kids around the world to know, man, just be a star in your role at times.
okay, yeah, that's
Sometimes
great.
when you're not on the court, be a great team.
I couldn't agree with Perk any more than that. He's doing an outstanding job. But one of the reasons why we had to show that clip is our producer was like, Greg, he's like, is there a need play that you would go to if Bron needed a bucket? I'm like, he's about to be the all-time leading scorer.
a bucket.
Most of the time, we would just get out of
Get
his
out the
way.
way.
Get out of his way in space. So that's why we wanted to give you an example of the pick and roll and an example of us
All
just
right,
spacing, and that's it.
Move out the way, let LeBron do his thing. Well, if you want to see LeBron continue on his quest for the scoring title on Saturday, we have a
Big
Nah,
Perk.
bro, what's up?
Big Perk held you down for the segment, and I held you down in great fashion. I'm going with Julius Randle. Check this out, VC. In traffic. Oh!
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
going right with the left?
Like,
Yes,
I'm just
sir.
saying, this ain't the norm for him. So when we see this, we got to applaud it. And you got to
Facts.
realize this, bro. I'm a regular.
fact.
I'm a regular. I spend money with you every single week. Plus, I held the spot down last week.
Quit begging.
And made you money.
Quit begging, bro.
All right. I mean, that was nice. That was fine. But let's take a trip to the Big Easy. I'm going next. Jackson Hayes. We're going a little out of the box because you expect this from someone like Zion Williamson. But Jackson Hayes, watch him here. Look out the way.
Yeah, he got bounced, though.
Move. And you know what? When
He
you get a
cocked that.
reaction like
Man,
that,
he cocked it back,
when you
too.
get a reaction like that from Zion,
Is that a Louis Vuitton jersey?
yes, ma'am.
Where's that football jersey from?
So while Perk may be a regular and he's all cute with his, at this point, it is time for some new blood in the upper room. Richard, who you got?
Oh, look, you guys got the big fellas, obviously. I'm going to go with little guy. I like little guys. When little guys get the bounce, because, I'm only 6'5", so, like, I mess with the little guys out here. We got a little KCP action.
You're what,
This
RJ?
one, listen, don't get to the live, all right? I'm 6'4" and a half.
Yo.
But watch the lob. Woo!
You're right.
Bring it back,
6'7".
bro.
I know.
Come on.
Hey, RJ, you can agree with me on this. You don't expect that from KCP either.
Heck
Not like that.
no.
He can
That was it?
That's
We mean that
fine.
was it. You had a 6'10" power forward that
you
dunked on
mean that was
nobody.
it?
That dunked on
You not
nobody. You want to
impressed?
hate
You not
on mine.
entertained?
You don't go to University Cash, not dunking.
Tristan, you've seen how it's done.
Yeah.
Do you feel ready to challenge us in the upper room?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm
Okay,
ready.
let's get it.
BC, Vincent, I got a special one. This one I'm so excited about. This is a special one. Check this one out.
Oh, what? The old man?
Yes, the old
Jefferson.
man. This is how you know he's getting older.
Wait a minute.
That was a foul. That was a foul.
Father Time's undefeated.
man.
That's the
Tristan.
lower room.
Wait, was that JJ Redick?
Yeah, that was
It was a
JJ.
foul.
Oh, that was cold.
You know
That is
what?
JJ.
You know what's amazing?
cold-blooded.
You know what's amazing is
That's
that
a
they try
charge.
so hard to mess with me. They pull clips from when I was either 17 or 37. In between those ranges, I'm fine. That's fine. I wish I would have got JJ, because I would have been able to,
I like that. All right, Shanae, you want to bring up the caboose for us, please?
Okay, let's get
What did
back
Dante
on here.
Jones say to you, though?
We have saved Vince best for last. I want to submit one by the name of Ann Edwards because this one, it's not where you finish here, it's where you take off.
Oh, okay.
Where's the
So let's
video?
run the tape. Can we run the tape?
Oh,
Suspense.
presentation.
This is cheating.
Anthony Edwards? I mean, I feel like he's got to nominate his dunk.
Presentation.
Ant Edwards, you know what dunk Janae's talking about?
Nah, I don't know which one she's talking about
All
this
right,
time.
then let's run the tape.
This time.
You had two. You had two.
He said this time.
Anthony, walk us through what you were thinking when you dunked this.
The first one, I was just like, I might as well try him because he all the way down the floor. Like, he was in a deep drop. So I just thought about taking off, and it actually worked.
And did you know that this was going to be the poster that it turned out to be?
Tell him, Ant, you
Nah, I
can't.
actually did.
You can't jump when you're going backwards.
No.
No, exactly.
And this is the second.
He can't jump when he's going backwards.
So nice. We got to see it twice. What about this second dunk, Ant?
I told one of his teammates I was gonna catch him again because he's just jumping to have fun at this point. So I knew I was gonna.
Oh, my Lord.
His teammates warned him. None of his
Yeah, I was going to say, did anyone warn him? What the heck, Ant?
The cable.
Oh, my goodness. Is this,
good right now.
is this your favorite, were those your favorite dunks so far of the year, Ant?
Ja Morant dunk was crazy.
Yeah.
The one he Indiana, yeah, that one was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was insane.
That
For
dunk,
you-
yeah, that was one of the best dunks I've seen. Besides the one that Vince, that was pretty good.
Yeah. You ever seen Blake Griffin dunk on Perk?
Yeah, I did see that.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
Since we have Vince
one, I think.
Carter,
Yeah.
one of the kings of dunking with us, Vince, can you and Ant sort of walk through what
It
each
did.
of you
It
saw
did,
here with Ant's dunks?
Well, I'll go first. I know what I saw. You know, on the first one, like I said, I mean, anytime as a dunker, you see a big man backing up like that and on his heels, he either gonna get out of the way or try to jump, and you don't jump high enough if we get lift off first. He gets lift off first, now he wants to jump. That doesn't make sense.
No, that's bad.
And he's a poster. Look at that.
Ant, what do you think of that assessment from Vince?
Boom, like it's too
That's
late.
pretty
Like,
much what I was thinking. Yeah.
What about this one, Vince?
and then right here, I mean, it's just like, I feel like he was like, man, here we go again. I have to make a play, but you can see he turns his body because he's like, I want to get out of the way.
Yep.
But I got to make it look like I'm there.
Yep.
And obviously, his teammate didn't deliver the message. Buddy trying to dunk on you again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there you go.
Exactly.
And before we find out who is headed to the upper room this week, what did Ant Edwards Jr. think of these dunks?
He's pretty excited, man. When I got home, he gave me a couple hugs. We went to sleep together last night, so I missed him.
Ant Edwards Jr., of course, the dog that you named after yourself, your son, though. I won't disrespect you like that. All right, Vince Carter, who's headed to the upper room this week?
Do we need to wait?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Can we put it on the full screen? Mr. Ant Edwards, welcome to the upper room.
Well deserved.
Let me do that again. Anthony Edwards, welcome to the upper room, baby.
There you go.
You deserve it. You deserve
Appreciate
it.
it.
Ant,
Appreciate it.
who are you dunking on next this season?
We got Memphis tomorrow, man, so hopefully I catch somebody.
All
Who
right.
you play next?
Yeah, we got Memphis tomorrow.
Oh, man. Grizzlies on notice. Ant, thank you so much for stopping by
Appreciate
NBA
it.
Today.
My
Give
birthday.
Janae her
Thank you,
first
Ant.
win. We appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir.
I mean, we know he's going to catch another body.
Still
Still ahead on NBA Today. LeBron, he played with Big Perk. He played with
He'll be on
Tristan.
it again.
He played with Richard. They take it to our court to show how LeBron can score from anywhere. That's coming up next. Yes. Yes.